Beautiful shot of Kauffman Stadium, the K, right across the parking lot from Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City, as Nori Aoki leads it off in the bottom of the sixth and takes a strike from Wei-Yin Chen. Aoki is grounded out to Scope at second in both trips. Line drive, left center, base hit. Aoki with a big turn, and he will return to first. But that's a leadoff hit here in the sixth for Kansas City. Dyson with blinding speed, but the Orioles have fared pretty well in this series against him. Caught him twice. On one of those, he had the base stolen, but came off the bag. And Jonathan Scope kept the tag on him. Toe came off. Some thought he had been forced off. That was not the opinion of Ned Yost. And again, Steve Pearce comes well off the bag, holding Dyson on.
Well, this is what they've used the entire series. They take Pearce out almost as far as Dyson goes with his lead and the timed play on coming back and the delivery from the pitcher, trying to give a little different look to Dyson to make it a little more difficult. See Buck directing Pearce that you're too far out. Get a little closer to first.
Lorenzo Cain waiting on Chen. And there's a strike, 0-1.
So just as the runner disrupts the pitcher, Pearce is trying to disrupt the runner right here. It's a different look, you know, and maybe he has him going back, and maybe he doesn't feel comfortable in that spot. The more he sees it, the more comfortable he'll become, though.
Tie game in the bottom half of the sixth. Go ahead run at first. That's Dyson. Good cut by Cain. He's behind 0-2.
There's some negatives over there at first base. If you're going back, you can't move laterally on a bad throw. And you might, because of where you are, the base runner can get a bigger lead. And sometimes with your movements with a left-handed pitcher, you can almost force a balk if he's not in sync with you coming over to first base.
Dyson was 36 for 43 in the regular season.
Well, you have to say it's been successful, because we saw in the wild card game where they stole 7 bases against the Angels that they were going on the first or second pitch. They've at least stopped that so far from the Royals base runners. A throw over again.
The biggest advantage the Orioles starters have is that they all are quick to home plate, which gives the catcher a chance to throw out the runner at second base.
No balls, 2 strikes. Comes to the plate. Inside, low. Ball and 2 strikes.
We saw that graphic that Dyson's been thrown out twice now in a row, first time. But think about it this way. It's his words against the Orioles that you pointed out earlier, Ernie. So almost added more pressure to him when he's on the bases to get it right this time.
To the plate, foul away. In this ballpark, those 7 stolen bases in the wild card game, sparking the Kansas City comeback against Oakland. Cain struck out.
Nice job by Chen by executing his pitches.
Here's Hosmer. Almost hit him inside 1-0. So Kane, who was 2 for 2 tonight and 8 for 10 in the series, strikes out with a runner at first. Surprised you haven't seen Dyson go yet?
I don't think he feels comfortable with the move that they've used with Pierce off the base. Of course, the left-hander Chen hurts too. He just does not feel comfortable like he did earlier in the postseason.
Time called by Joe West.
Brilliant strategy by Buck Showalter, and he told us he had some tricks up his sleeve for the base runners of the Royals. It's worked so far.
The 1-0. Well hit into right field. Dyson around second. He will easily go to third. They're at the corners with one down. New pitcher is Kevin Gausman. What can you tell me about him, Bordy?
Well, I'll tell you this. Last year, Kevin Gausman made his major league debut, and he got roughed up a little bit. But they moved him to the pen. He made 5 starts on the season, but 15 appearances out of the pen. And that's really where he got his confidence and learned how to pitch at the major league level. He found out he could not just blow his fastball by hitters. He had to have better location, and that's why he's had success this year. And that's why Buck Showalter is using him out of the pen in this postseason.
Fly ball of any depth here by Billy Butler will score the speedy Dyson from third. Gausman hoping for an inning-ending double play ball. And look at the fake, and Dyson is back.
That's a set play. He stepped off first, faked to first base, and then went to third. We saw it, and you know it's been outlawed this year, the fake to third and throw to first base. Well, they don't use that anymore, but this is a nice little turn. He steps off first, fakes to first, and throws to third.
And look at Pierce trying to sell it too by leaping like the ball was over his head.
Trying to take advantage of the over-aggressiveness of the Kansas City Royals.
There's a strike to Butler.
That's a power arm right there. Low fastball in the inside corner at 98.
Kansas City has 4 sacrifice flies in the postseason, more than all the other teams combined.
Runners lead from first and third. The 0-1 to Butler. Fly ball left field. Diaza camps out under it. Dyson with the tag. The throw to the plate. Plenty of time for Dyson. And it's 2-1 Kansas City.
Now the Orioles got away with not having a cutoff position to play. No play at home plate whatsoever. Hosmer could have advanced to second base, but didn't read that no one was there for the cutoff.
Down low to Gordon, 1-0.
Here comes the throw to home plate. Should not be going to home plate at all, but watch how long it has to go all the way. And Hundley knows it, so he starts to close. But if Hosmer read it correctly, he could have been standing on second base.
Gordon fooled. And it's a ball and a strike. He struck out his first time, grounded out to second in the fourth, which knocked in the first Kansas City run. And it was his 9th RBI of the postseason. Just again, 2-1. So Gerard Dyson, the guy who raised a few eyebrows with his comments after game 2, has scored the go-ahead run here in the 6th. Kansas City knows they'll go into the 7th, 8th, and 9th with that 3-headed monster in the bullpen with at least a 1-run lead.
Well, we'll never know whether Dyson's threat of running created problems. But that's what Ned Yost and the Kansas City Royals believes. That's the pressure they're going to put on. Even though he didn't attempt to steal, he made it real easy first to third. And yeah, could Aoki have gone first to third? Yes. Could he have scored on that sacrifice fly? Yes. But we won't know that the other intangible, whether that affected
the pitch to
home plate.
Yep.
Hosmer will get a head start at first. 3-2 to Gordon. Well hit on one hop to Hardy. Nice play and throws him out. Hardy with the backhand and threw a strike. But Kansas City has taken the lead as we head to the 7th.